If you want to keep up to date with the latest channel activity, Destiny news, and dank memes, follow me on Twitter at Rickakis. What is up, guys? Rickakis here with something very awesome to show you today. A new Crucible rep farming method. Now, ever since the April update hit Destiny and those old desirable weapons like the Longbow Synthesis, LDR, Badger CCL, etc. were added into the Crucible and Vanguard quartermasters as awards for leveling up those factions, people have been going out and really trying to level those up as quickly as they can, and therefore being able to gain Crucible rep as quickly as possible and get those Crucible packages is a goal for many players. And what we're showing today is a new method players can use to achieve this. Now, I do have to give a shout out to Hate Noise. He was the one who messaged me on Twitter and brought my attention to this. But essentially, it involves private matches. Now, you do get a little bit of Crucible rep for beating a private match. You actually get 41 if you have one of the bonuses, like I have the Brilliance bonus, and you have a class item that boosts your Crucible gains. If you don't have that class item, you'll only get 37. So, 41 rep for beating a private match. That's not very much. It was cool that Bungie put this into the game, making it a little bit worthwhile to do private matches, but again, 41 is not very much. But can you exploit this? How fast can you do a private match? How fast can you complete a private match in Destiny? Because there becomes a point where if you're earning that 41 Crucible rep fast enough, that suddenly private matches become very worthwhile to do. Now, this method, in making them worthwhile, is doing Rift. Get a team of 3 versus 3, and I believe you can also do this with 2 versus 2. Go to Rift on Anomaly in private matches. Anomaly is a great map to do this. It's almost no distance at all to get the spark, the Rift spark, to the place where you slam it. It's like, 50 feet to travel that distance. And what you can actually do is, if you set it to the lowest possible score of 2,500, you can win the game in a single slam. You can pick up the spark, run to the objective, and slam it, and while you slam, if you kill the opponents nearby with that slam, you're going to get, again, that 2,500 points limit and win the game almost instantaneously. Within 30 seconds, you can win a game of Rift in private match and get that 41 Crucible rep. You do need to remember to switch the team that wins every round. If one team keeps winning over and over again, it seems to stop awarding rep for doing so. But of course, we have to account for how long it takes to load into the map and other factors. So I'm going to show you, unedited, exactly how long it takes to complete one of these Rift matches on Anomaly as quickly as possible.
Rift. Bravo team. The spark will ignite the rift, and your enemies will burn. Spark charging. Gained the lead. Ready. Take it. Defend your runner. Your runner is advancing. Powerful Wonderful use of the spark, Guardian. Keep it up.
So that is basically the pinnacle of what you can achieve, and that took 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So, is it worth it? Is it worth getting 41 Crucible rep every 2 minutes and 9 seconds? Let's just say 2 minutes. Well, let's compare it to a normal Crucible game. And in a normal Crucible game, I think it's fair to say that an average Crucible game, obviously this is going to change depending on how good your team is, depending on what you're playing, but an average Crucible game can last around 8 minutes. And compared to that, in that time of 8 minutes, doing this private match method will get you 164 Crucible rep. So 164 Crucible rep in the time it takes often to do one Crucible game. And without a rep booster, you're getting only about 120 Crucible rep for beating a normal Crucible game. So you're actually better off doing this private match method if you don't have a Crucible booster. You are actually getting more Crucible rep for doing this private match method. Now, with the current boosters in the game, like with my Brilliance booster, I remember getting 149 Crucible rep after a round with no other bonuses. So you're still, again, better off doing this private match method than you are playing a normal Crucible game without a booster. However, with a booster, things get a lot different, because with a booster and the bonuses, I remember getting 223 Crucible rep for beating a game, which is much better than this private match method. Additionally, if you have a really good team, if you have like a team of 6 and you're going and stomping kids in PvP, obviously that's the better method you're going to choose. You're going to complete a game in often less than this average of 8 minutes. So, if you're interested in the absolute mathematically best way to rank up your Crucible, it's still just doing normal matches with a very strong team with a Crucible faction rep booster active. But that doesn't mean you should count out this new private match method. The reason I'm still showing you guys this and I'm still making this video, even though it's technically not the best way to farm rep, is because there's a couple of factors we haven't accounted for. Firstly, matchmaking actually takes a long time. Matchmaking in the Crucible, especially depending on what game activity you're doing, can take upwards of 2 minutes. So that is really going to extend the time that you're not getting any rep, and therefore this private match option becomes a lot more attractive. And on top of that, there's a lot of people playing Destiny who don't like PvP. Like, they come at the bottom of the scoreboards, we all see them, they just don't like playing PvP, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with just not enjoying Destiny's PvP. But you're still probably going to want some of that Crucible quartermaster loot. Well, this is now a really attractive option for those players. If you don't like PvP, you can just get essentially a raid team together, go into private match, on Anomaly, on Rift, set the score to the lowest possible method, and in, 15-20 minutes, rank up your Crucible. That's actually a really cool option for those players. So again, that's why I'm bringing you guys this video, because not only is this private match method mathematically better than doing normal Crucible matches without a booster, but it also provides a fantastic option for players who don't like playing PvP to still level up their Crucible rank in a reasonable amount of time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and found this information helpful, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video, even if it's just telling a friend. Now, if you guys want to see more Destiny content from me, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.